Now, when it comes to parental controls, Gabb keeps it fairly simple. There are two apps we recommend you download so you can set parental controls, one being the My Gabb app and the other the Gabb Messenger app. Now, you can also access the dashboard online to enable apps, view call and text logs. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an overview of the Gabb Messenger app. So we're going to go ahead and open the app and jump right in. First tab you'll see is flagged. Now, flagged is where messages that contain any type of inappropriate content, whether it be text, videos, or images, that's going to come up as an alert here, and you can actually check that message out. Okay, so if we go to contacts, this is where you can add contacts, approved contacts to your child's phone. They can't just call anybody, they can't just text anybody, it has to go through you. So you can either, if you see this tab here, it says parent managed. So you can hit that toggle on or you can hit it off. And basically this tells Gabb whether you want to manage the approved lists that your child is allowed to message and call. Okay. Now, if we go over to the bottom right, you'll see controls. So we'll go ahead and tap there. And first option you'll see is deletion settings. Now, if you tap on that, this basically says that if you get any flagged messages, do you want them to disappear after 30 days, instantly, or never? You can never delete them, and that way you'll have access to them forever for any reasons you might want those. So we're going to go back, and then you'll see a toggle for safe video calling. Now, this is where if you want Gabb's AI to detect whether or not there's inappropriate content during video calls. So the Gabb phone does allow your child to have video calls with your approved contacts that you've allowed them. But if you want Gabb to also detect whether there's any kind of, like, for example, nudity in that video call, you can go ahead and select this toggle on, and that way it's going to send you an alert about that. So also in the top right, you'll see two different icons. One is the video, so we'll go ahead and tap on that one. And this is basically whether you want to make a phone call with your child or if you want to initiate a video call. You can do that there. And then you'll see the little gear at the top right. And this will just contain a bunch of other different settings about your account and whether you want to log out and notifications and just a few other legal stuff and support. And that's all for the Gabb Messenger app. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an overview of the My Gabb app. So we're going to jump into the app, and the first thing you'll see is a card containing your child's device's information. Now, if you need to add a device like a smartwatch or maybe just another child's device, you can add that on here as well. At the bottom, just hit add device. Okay, so then we're going to take a look at this card here and just kind of go over what each of these icons mean. So play sound is where you can actually tap this and it'll play a sound on the device, very loud, like a beeping sound, so that you can locate the phone if it's misplaced somewhere in the house. Okay, so locate is, you tap that and you can actually locate the exact location of the device. If you look at the top right, there's a button called Map. And if you tap that, you can actually see a map location of your child's device. So we're going to go back into devices, and then call simply just calls your child's device, and message, you can simply send a text message. Okay, so now we're going to tap on the profile. Oh, and also one more thing, it's pretty cool. You can see the battery percentage of your child's device. I think that's really cool. So tap on profile now, and you'll see a few different options on here. One of them is manage apps. So if you tap on manage apps, it's where you can add different apps into your child's phone. Now, once, for example, you tap add, what it's going to do is add that to the Google Play Store on your child's device. Your child then goes into the Google Play Store and they can install the app from there. Okay. We're going to go back into the app and you see flagged messages. If you tap on flagged messages, should you have any messages that have been flagged by Gabb's AI, you will be able to access it through tapping on this flagged messages tab here. Now, safe zones. So safe zones is, let's go ahead and tap on that. You can add different safe zones where you can maybe add your neighborhood or the school or a park, for example. And basically, if the child leaves that location with the device, then you will receive an alert letting you know that, hey, they are stepping out of this safe zone you have set. So that's a pretty cool feature. We're going to go back and we're going to see location monitoring is the other option here. So if you click on the little pencil icon with the paper, you can actually set a monitoring schedule. So if you want the location to refresh every 15 minutes, 10 minutes to just know the location of your child, then you can set that here. You can also disable that as well. So that is pretty much it for the My Gabb app. Thanks for watching.